What's up, family? How's everybody doing? Little introduction. Let me tell you about myself. My name's Ryan. I'm from Chicago. Currently living in Texas. Just been moving around the country, working, trying to stay out of trouble, trying to keep my head in the game, trying to stay positive, and just focus on doing the better things in life. Now, I'm thinking about making a channel, and this will be the introduction to that channel, and I'm gonna call it The Real American Dream. Now, what's prompted me to make this channel is one day at work, I was having a conversation with a guy. He's an immigrant, Latino. I think he's Panamanian. I'm not going to mention his name. Really good guy, but he used to always tell me, good guy, used to break my balls hard as hell every day, all day. But he used to always tell me that I was very lucky to having the chance to grow up in America. And in my mind, I used to think, how the hell am I lucky to have grown up with the childhood that I grew up with? This guy has no idea what he's talking about. But I guess it's just the ideology that people have in their head, the American dream, and how wonderful it is here. But let me tell you something, man. I grew up in Chicago in the deep depths of the trenches, the deep, deep depths. And, we didn't even get government assistance, welfare, food stamps. Like, those were the lucky kids in my neighborhood. We were living off my mom's waitress tips. She's a waitress. Sometimes she made money, sometimes she didn't. Sometimes we ate, and sometimes we didn't. Sometimes we had lights and electricity, sometimes we didn't. Sometimes we had to take cold showers because we didn't have hot water, which is cool when it's hot in the summertime, but in the winter, in the middle of Chicago, in the middle of winter when it's negative 22 degrees outside, man, it gets rough. And I just want to address some of those issues. The American dream is great, but I think only if you have money. It's a capitalist society. You got to be richer. And there's a lot of us that ain't rich. And I mean, yeah, some things are about race separation in this country, but the majority of it is more than that. We're separated by more things than just race, more things than just color. We're separated by religion. We're separated by class, by financial status, by neighborhood. Who has an iPhone, who has an Android. There's so many more things than that. And, and I want to touch bases on those things. Politics, religion. It's just so many issues in America keeping us divided, keeping us from coming together, and keeping us from being closer together. And this is my introduction to my channel. We're going to call it The Real American Dream. So we could talk about the real issues that real Americans that are out there struggling, trying to get by, working, hustling, doing time, and how they're making it, how they're thriving, how they're surviving, and what's really going on in the world. So let's talk about it. The real American dream.